Hey, this is Dr. Jason Dean with Palmer Natural Health. We are live this afternoon. It is Thursday afternoon, and no pain, no gain. That is what people live by in the American public. That is the mentality is if it's hurting, just move through it, just push beyond it. Don't handle the check engine light at all. That's what we think, right? So that's probably why America consumes about 80% of the world's opium or pain medication. That is a major problem because basically we've just forgotten to listen to our body, and our body is pretty genius. It's pretty brilliant. Our body will tell us what is going on. We tend to listen to symptoms, and then we've been pretty much programmed if there's pain or something going on in the body that we're gonna just go to the drugstore, pick up our latest pain medication or our non-steroidal anti-inflammatory. We take it, the pain goes away, and we're taught to believe that if the pain is gone, the problem is actually gone, when in reality that is completely not true. That is a symptom. You're masking the symptom, kind of like if you're driving down the road in a car and your check engine light comes on. You can't just take a piece of black tape, put it over the check engine light and ignore it. Now, you could, but ultimately your car is going to break down. You need to take it in, you need to actually check. So a lot of things we're dealing with in our office from the standpoint of people coming in with pain is, we have people come in with headaches all the time. And quite typically people are saying, well, I have headaches probably, my normal headaches, as they say normal, my normal headaches are probably 3 times a week. Well, normal is actually 0. You shouldn't have any headaches. And now on top of that, people are coming in with random other symptoms as well on top of the pain because they've been ignoring so long. So for example, let me take the spine out. Let me show you something. Now there is a thing when you talk about causes. So if someone is coming and say they have a headache, right? And they have a massive headache, or it's going into migraines even, right? So they might think that that's the only thing that's going on. Now I have to look at the spine. I have to find out, okay, is the pain simply coming from the spine, or is there even a deeper cause? Because at the end of the day, I can adjust your spine all day long, but if I'm missing, say like a toxicity, we talked about this earlier in the week, someone comes in with headaches or migraines, it may not just be an actual nerve problem. You might have a toxicity that's messing even with the vascular system into the brain. So in this area of the neck, if I turn this model around, you'll see these red tubes coming up. Those are arteries. Obviously major blood flow up through into the brain. And toxicity can actually completely affect that. Now, obviously, we have to get the toxicity out, as well as let's get this spine actually adjusted, get the pressure off of these nerves. That is called a subluxation, meaning this bone has come slightly out of alignment. Pinching on this nerve, that is what chiropractic is. Unfortunately, chiropractors have been pushed into this little corner where we're pain people, right? Missy, you have a headache every day, come see us. If you're somewhere else, let me know. We'll get you to some place that can actually help you with that. Okay, so that nerve being pinched on, that is a subluxation. Bone slightly out of alignment again, pain turns on, but we've been taught that chiropractors are just pain people, which is completely untrue. Now, we're happy to help with pain, we're happy to help with injuries, things like that, but in reality, your brain controls everything in the body, right? So it makes your heart beat, makes your lungs breathe, makes you digest the lunch you just had without telling it to do that. That is the autonomic nervous system. So we're not just pain doctors, we actually get nerve flow correctness to the entire body so that the brain can communicate with everything in your system and all your organs. So if you're in pain, yes, we're gonna get you out of pain, but we also have to find the cause of the problem, and it's not always just a nerve that's being pinched on by an out of alignment or a subluxated vertebrae. We have to go for causes of toxicities as well. So often people come in with food sensitivities, chemical toxins, metal toxins that are somewhere in an organ or even the brain or the spine, wherever it may be. We actually have to get that removed out of the body as well. A lot of times headaches will go away just by doing that very simply. Now, another interesting one that came in recently is actually a teenager who is having massive cycle problems, painful cycles. Well, ladies, just so you know, you should not be dealing with painful cycles, okay? Now, you go, what about PMS? PMS means premenstrual syndrome, right? It's syndrome. Now, a syndrome is not normal, okay? So PMS is not actually normal. If you're actually dealing with PMS or pain or cramping or anything like that, guess what? That is not actually normal. I know you've been told it is not correct, right? Combination. A lot of women are going on birth control for things other than avoiding a pregnancy, because they're basically prescribing medications, including birth control, for any old thing at this point, just to get cycles to potentially even stop, or acne, things like that. It's completely insane now what we're dispensing them for. But you have to find out, do you have a toxin in the area? Do you have a toxin in the reproductive system? Because ultimately that could even lead to infertility potentially. You get the toxin out of the body. We take the pressure off the nerve in the low back, because our reproductive organs for both men and women, those nerves come from the low back. If you have a problem in that area, there's most likely a misalignment or subluxation of the spine. We have to get that handled. But ultimately, remember, no pain, no gain is the title of this. People are avoiding these pain spots. I had someone just today say, well, isn't everybody in pain? That was literally what they believe. They believe that every single person is in pain, and that's normal. This is what we're dealing with in society now, because ultimately the system has taught everyone that you're supposed to feel something. You may not feel good. Just go get the latest pill over the counter or prescribed to you that will take the pain away, yet it's not taking the pain away. Pain is not normal. It's not right. That is why we consume over 80% of the world's opioid and pain medications on the face of the planet. That is a problem that costs a lot of money, and quite honestly, it's a narcotic. So it actually gets people, one, on pain meds, which is narcotic, but then over time, they develop a insensitivity, or basically they become desensitized to the pain medication, and then they go for a higher drug and a higher drug and a higher drug. Next thing you know, you have people on street drugs because the medication wouldn't handle it, and they had to literally numb the pain. They numb themselves and actually commit suicide as well. And it's not something we like to talk about, but it's a reality, it's the truth. That's what's actually happening to people today. So no pain, no gain is incorrect. Now, there's a difference between exercising and have a little pain on building the body up. We're talking about pain, chronic pain, things people are dealing with every day. It is not correct. Pain needs to be handled. We need to get to the cause, not just be, symptom chasers. That's not how it works. Causes of the problem, we go after that, whether it be a toxicity or a nutritional problem, or it could just be spinal, or it could be a combination of both. You have to find the correct place it comes from, the actual real cause of it. Remove the cause in an ethical, conservative, natural way, and then build the system back up. Get the spine aligned correctly, get rid of those subluxations so the brain can properly communicate with everything in the body and handle it that way. That is what healthcare is. That's what the healthcare paradigm is going to be going into the future, is prevention and actually taking care of your body. So if the check engine light comes on in your body, just like the car, you're going to actually handle it instead of masking the symptom or masking the problem. So Dr. Jason Dean with Palmer Natural Health. If you know somebody in the area, we're in Central Florida right now. If you know somebody here that we can help, obviously share this video over to them, subscribe on the pages and the channels that we're actually pushing these out to, and we will be happy to give them 75% off their initial consult for either nutrition or chiropractic. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. I just want to help our community. If you see this and you're not in Central Florida somewhere, you're somewhere out in the world, trust me, we have tons of colleagues that can help you. I know where most all of them are, and if not, I will find them for you. Just drop me a direct message both on our Facebook business page as well as my page behind the scenes, and we will get you the proper people to get you taken care of and or your family taken care of. And trust me, they know me, and so I'm sure they'll take care of you as well. So Dr. Jason Dean, Palmer Natural Health, let us know if we can help you and your family. You guys have a great Thursday afternoon. Take care of yourselves. Be healthy, be well, and let's flip the paradigm upside down and get true health care to everyone in America. Talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.